everyone. It is 10:46 a.m. but I woke up at around 9:30. I've just been reading some stuff online. I don't know what else to say. I'm not really a ray of sunshine today, but that's okay. We'll just see how the day goes. Hey guys, so it is 9:40 p.m. I know I pretty much skipped the entire day. By the way, if my foundation looks a little weird, is I totally forgot that I had tanned, so I just reached for my usual foundation and started applying it, and then I was like, oh, okay. So I was using like the lightest shade that I have instead of the darkest shade that I have. So tried oh my god, bronzing it up. There we go. But like, yeah, this is what it turned out. And again, like working on videos and stuff, which is kind of weird. I have my headphones in. Kind of weird because like I enjoy filming like videos and I enjoy filming the vlogs, but for some reason I just haven't had like any inspiration to like edit. Like it just is not something that's on my mind, or to publish, because I do have videos that are already on YouTube, but I haven't published them in like a week, or like I haven't published anything in a week. So anyway, like made it public basically. So anyway, maybe I'll work on that. What I've done all day is, yesterday was Monday, so it was cleaning day, but then I didn't clean because everything was like upside down in my mind, and just a lot of other things happening that are like sort of personal, but also like involve things that my family and my boyfriend's going through, like different things, but it's not like, yes, it's affecting me, but it's not my, like, I'm not personally going through it, you know what I mean? So like, I don't, if it would be something that I'm going through, I would definitely just say it, like the thing with the spiralizer, which by the way got shipped today, or like dispatched or whatever, so I'm gonna have it in, I don't know, like a week or two. So things like that I can talk about, but things that have to do with like other people, like I don't want to, you know, it's like their privacy, and like I don't want to step on, I don't want to talk about things that don't necessarily involve me directly. So yeah, it's just stuff that's going on, you know, nothing major or anything. It's just, I don't know, just a lot of stuff that's happening. And obviously like a little bit with my mom, a little bit with my grandma, a little bit with my boyfriend, you know, things that they have going on and, you know, that I'm worried about and stuff like that. So anyway, so that's why I can't really talk about it, but it's affecting me. And then I kind of can't really film for some reason, because I would want to like share like what I'm feeling with you guys, but I can't share it without saying what's happening. So it's just like really complicated. So it's like I want to talk, but I can't talk. So anyway, but I mean, things are okay and things are getting better. So yeah. And then, so basically all day, like I cleaned, I did laundry, my grandma came over. We talked for a while. I talked with my boyfriend for a while, then he headed out to work. And then I cooked, and actually I still have the leftovers. Let me show you. So I had this, which is that spinach pasta that I make, and also I have my juice right there that I made like, I don't know, like 10 days ago or something. I can't even remember. Surprisingly, it's still good. So yeah, I'm just gonna have that, and basically like the pasta dish that I had was basically breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like I didn't have anything else. And yeah, and then I don't know why, like I feel like taking naps, so I fell asleep just watching videos. Anyway, and then like, okay, let me like slap on some makeup. I mean, I love putting on makeup, but it takes me like an hour, and like no joke, and I've been doing this for quite a while, so I'm used to like doing a full face of makeup, but it just takes forever. So yeah, I slept down. I even forgot to put on blush. Like after I like doused myself in setting spray and like everything was set, I'm like, oh, blush, but like no, not gonna do it. So anyway, I'm like closing up tabs and stuff like that on my computer, because I don't know if you can hear my computer, but it's like, it sounds like a vacuum cleaner. That's because like when I have multiple things open, it just overheats, or like not overheats, but like the fan goes crazy. So given that I have my computer on always and like I sleep with it on and stuff like that, I sometimes need to literally shut down, instead of like restarting my computer, just shutting it down using CCleaner or CC Cleaner. I always call it CC Cleaner, but I know it's called CCleaner, to just make sure that it's running as best as it can. So I was getting ready to like close everything so I can like restart my computer and, you know, start working on videos and stuff. And then I see on my personal Facebook that I have like a notification thing, and I'm like, oh, it's probably like from my other account, which is the Beauty on Sale one. And then I click on it and it's like some message, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, I don't know what this is. So I start reading it, and I realize it's not on my, you know, like public figure profile. It's on my real, like, personal profile. And I start reading it, and it turns out that it's my ex. And mind you, like, we just celebrated 4 years with my boyfriend for like our 4-year anniversary. So we're heading towards like we're in our 5th year of dating. So I had broken up with my boyfriend 5 or 6 years ago. Like, it's been a lifetime. And mind you, I only had 2 boyfriends, like my ex and my previous boyfriend. And my ex I met when I was like 15 or something. We dated for a while, quite a while, like 8 or 9 years. And then so eventually we broke up because it wasn't a good relationship. I didn't know any better. It was my first relationship. Maybe I'll do like a separate like story time on this, but it was not a healthy relationship. It was he was, how do I say that word? Manipulative, and just not a nice person. Just not a nice person in general. But because I didn't know any better, because I hadn't dated or anything, and I had very low self-esteem, I was like, yeah, that's the best that I can do. And he was reinforcing it. Like, every time we would have a fight, or like I would, you know, be on the brink of like breaking up, and I would be like, I don't want to do this anymore, he would be like, oh, well, you think that, you know, someone else is gonna love you more or care for you more, or, you know, do you think any relationship's gonna be different? Which was like such a load of bull, because that was not love. That was just like, just I actually watched a video today by Jaclyn Hill, and it's like her dysfunctional relationship, and I can so like relate to her and what she went through. It's just like, it doesn't matter, like, and like, you know, I'll link her video down below, but she was saying like, it doesn't matter how strong of a person you are, or how outgoing, outspoken you are, like, you know, you're a go-getter. When it comes to matters of love, or like you think you're in love or whatever, you act so stupid. And that's what I did. I acted very stupid. So anyway, finally, you know, I grew up eventually, and I ended the relationship. He's 8 years older than me, so clearly that's why it was so easy to manipulate me, because I was like a brainless 15-year-old and he was a grown-ass man. So now he like writes me a message, and he's like, oh, hey, it's me, and like, I don't even remember exactly what he said, because I just like ignored the message. Like, I read through it and then I ignored the thing. And he was like something like, I need your help, and like, I need to figure out something, but like, I don't know what I need to figure out, and like, if you could please help me, and like, you know, thank you anyway, and whatever. And I'm like, oh God. So anyway, I head over to his page to like see, I clicked on his personal page, and it's just a bunch of, my screen turned off. It's just a bunch of like very like sexual pictures and stuff, not of himself or anything, just like random like ads and whatever. Like everything is like so disgusting. And then he has like in one post he was like fat shaming basically, like there was a picture of like a it was like a meme like of a curvy woman, and it was something like, you know, I don't know, something about like when your wife scared you last night or whatever. I don't know, like I don't remember. I was just like scrolling, like I don't remember exactly like verbatim, because I was just like wow like wow. Okay, so he has like a billion pictures on there of just like random women, but like not people that he met in real life, just pictures off the internet. I don't even know if he has like pictures. I think I saw like a couple of pictures of himself. And then as I'm scrolling through the thing, there's like on his timeline, he like basically tagged someone, and he was like, hey little girl, like can I take you to school on my way to the office? And I'm just like, what? And I look, and there's someone replying, and there's like, oh, love, you surprise me every time, whatever. I'm like, who the heck? So I click on this person, and this chick, like the post was from like last year. This chick looks 16, 17, 18. Mind you, he's 8 years older than me. So he's in his late 30s, almost 40. And he's driving girls to school. So I was like, oh hell. Like seriously. So I was like, what? Like, because first I felt guilty, you know, because I don't know, like I'm not good with like blowing off people or whatever. Like no matter how much someone hurt me or whatever, I don't know, it's just like the human side of me where I'm like, okay, I'll help, like, you know, and I don't do it because I'm obligated. I don't know, I was raised that way. So because I had ignored his message, I was feeling really guilty. So I was like, okay, let me like look through his page, and maybe he's like, you know, because people like post, especially on their personal page, like if they're going through something or whatever, you can kind of get a feel for what's happening. That's Princess moving around. But then I see all this stuff, and I'm like, no, like all the stuff that he has done to me, and all the ways in which he has abused me and manipulated me and just scarred me, you know, scars that my current boyfriend is still paying for, because I have like trust issues, like he cheated on me. It was a mess. It was a mess, and I was too young and too dumb to know any better. And because my parents had split when I was young, I always said that no, like I'm gonna, you know, I'm not gonna quit when like on a relationship, when stuff like life gets tough, and I'm just gonna push through and I'm gonna work it out and stuff like that. But then like after, I don't know, like 8 or 9 years, I was like, there's nothing to work out. It's never gonna work out. Like you can't make someone love you. You can't make someone respect you. You can't change someone, and you shouldn't try and change someone. But it's like, if they can't even treat you with like the minimum amount of respect, then it's like, it's pointless. So yeah, like what is happening? I mean, I bumped into my dad, I don't know, a few weeks ago. Now my ex is just coming out of, like, people are just, what is it? My past is just like coming out of the woodworks. Like, I don't understand what's happening. So anyway, I've been like kind of like, ugh, because it's not like, I literally have no feelings for this guy. You know, I did everything that I could in that relationship to make it work. I was basically beating a dead horse. You know, it should have been over way, like, it shouldn't even have passed like the first year, like the first few months. It's just, I am very stubborn, and sometimes the stubbornness is productive because you're determined, and sometimes it's just stupid because I just hold on to things, you know, and I'm like, no, 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 I'm gonna make it work, you know, I can do better. Like somehow I just figured that if, and I guess you kind of have that mentality, like if I would just do things differently, if I would do it better, if I would be a better girlfriend, and I would do this and I would do that, and I would make this person happy all the time, then everything would be perfect. But that's not how it works. Like a relationship is not a one-sided thing, and one person cannot make the relationship, you know, work. Like it has to be a team effort. So, you know, when I was done, I was done. Like I had given it so much time and I had put so much energy into it, and then there was literally nothing left. I just kind of like, you know, something snapped, and I just woke up from like the daze that I was in, and I was like, wait a minute, what am I even doing? So I literally, it's not like one of those breakups where you're like, you broke up and then you're with someone else, but then you still have feelings. Like there's none of that. So and this is not like me trying to, you know, explain it in a way where it's like, no, 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 I really don't have feelings. Like, no, really. Like the only reason why I reacted like, what the hell, like when I saw that post, it's because it's not that I don't want him to be happy or that I don't want him to be in a relationship, because I do, I really, and you know, he had contacted me like pretty much every single year. I don't think he has contacted me in like the past 2 years, but in the first 2 years of my relationship, he would constantly like message me and stuff like that, and like ask me like, why did you fall in love with me? What did you see in me? And stuff like that. And he was always trying to get back together. And I was like, dude, listen, like, I wish you all the best. I'm sure you're going to be happy with someone, but that someone is just not going to be me. Like, it's not, you know, it's never going to work out. So I don't wish him ill or anything, you know, even the stuff that he did, like whatever. I was young, I was naive, I had no experience, I had no idea what I was doing. I had never dated, like seriously, never dated. Like I might have kissed like a guy here and there, and I had a crush on, my boyfriend likes to make fun of me. I had a crush on, oh my God, what's his name? Robin Hood, but not Robin Hood like an actor, but the Walt Disney version where Robin Hood is a fox. Okay, so those were my crushes. Not in like a weird twisted way, in like a childish, I'm watching cartoons type of way. So yeah, I never, like, I didn't know any better. So that was my first relationship. I learned a lot from it, you know. It ran its course, and by the end of it there was nothing left, literally. So the only thing that was left by the end of it was me feeling bad for him and feeling sorry for him, because he didn't like, he came from a broken family and like poverty and like all sorts of bad things, and then after we broke up, his mother passed away and stuff like that, and I was really feeling guilty and like wanting to help. But like every single time that I would, you know, be like, okay, like, you know, I should be there for this person, because just because of, you know, the past and how many years we spent together. And then he would always act like a jerk, you know, and it would always be like self-centered and whatever, and like telling me to I mean, there was so much abuse in that relationship, it's not even funny. Like things like, oh, you're gonna look so beautiful when you're gonna be skinny. And it's like, I starved myself for years and I ended up skinny, and it was still not good enough, you know what I mean? And it's like, I can't change my build, I can't look like a teenage pubescent boy, like there's no way. And then there are other things in that relationship. So every single time that I tried, you know, to like help and stuff, or to just not ignore him, I always ended up feeling even more insulted. So How many minutes have I been talking? Like 20 minutes? Because my screen turns off after I think like 20 minutes. Yeah. Anyway, so I think I'm like rambling on too much about this, but bottom line, I don't know what's happening with my past, but it's like coming to haunt me, and it is so bizarre that I watched like that Jaclyn Hill video today, and I was like, why am I even watching this? Like, obviously I love her, and like I love her tutorials and stuff like that, but this is pretty much like the first time that she's ever spoke, like other than Q&As, like she doesn't do like story time videos or stuff like that. So I was like really surprised that I was watching that video. I'm like, why am I even watching it? Like, it has, like, I'm not experiencing this, like I'm not going through this is water under the bridge for me. And then that happened. So like, I don't believe in coincidences. So it's just like, lordy. My arm is totally numb. Ow. Even though I was like I put my knee up and then I like extend my arm, ow, like onto my knee so like I can hold the camera, and so it's not like shaky like this. But yeah, my arm is totally killing me right now. So anywho, I'm gonna go listen to some music. I'm listening to the Jack U album, which I always find funny and like upbeat. Not funny as in like haha, but like it puts me in a good mood. So yeah, I even like for a second, I know this is running really long, but for a second there today I was contemplating like not doing daily vlogs anymore, because I'm like, nothing's really happening, blah blah blah. But it's like, this is my outlet, like this is my form of therapy, and just talking to you guys and stuff and expressing what I'm feeling. And like this, for example, the whole thing like with, you know, my ex contacting me and stuff, like this is something that's happening to me, and I can definitely talk about it. But sorry, I just don't want to talk about stuff that's going on with other people, because I don't think it's fair for me to, you know what I mean. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about that, and let's see what Princess is doing. What are you doing? Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? You're so cute. Nobody can see your eyes. Aww. Like, leave me alone. I'm tired. Go do whatever you're doing. So I'm gonna try editing some videos and maybe like uploading some of them. I don't know. And I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so it is 5:30 in the morning and I'm watching Family Guy. Family Guy? Yes. I always get them confused, Family Guy and American Dad, with my boyfriend. We just started talking after he got home from work, and yeah, we're still talking and watching shows. So but I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep any second now, so I thought I would end today's vlog, and I'll see you in the morning. Technically it is morning, but basically we're gonna count morning from whenever I wake up. Bye.